Happiness, whenever you activate an equip spell and you chain, you can bounce one spell or trap on the field to the hand, or the opponent controls to hand. How do you feel about Chimera right now? Has it been power crept? I wouldn't say power crept. I would just say it started off as a bad deck and it's still a bad deck. I mean, the deck loses the one hand trap on its engine and it can't really prevent that often. I think the deck has a lot of problems right now. I do think the deck will be really good one day, though. I just think it's really bad right now. It needs to be in a format where a lot of stuff is adding up. Yeah, it needs to be in a format where, like, people are playing... I don't even know how you do it, because it has to be a format where people aren't playing a bunch of hand traps, because to play the deck at its best capabilities, you want to play the Runic build of it. So then you're playing Runic Chimera without a lot of hand traps. Oh, that's Room Heart. Okay. Yeah, I was gonna say, I couldn't even tell what that was. Oh, okay. Mannadium versus Exo Sister. Oh god, yes. Exo Sister. I actually love that deck. I'm not gonna lie. I actually do love that deck. I'm happy it's Exo Sister and not Altergeist. Oh, look at that camera. Someone smacked it and turned it a little bit. Or they probably smacked the table. That's probably what it was. He was playing Exo Sisters at that time also. Oh. The deck is too simple. Everyone knows the choke points of Exo Sister. Oh, Chimera. Summon right card effect, Ghost Surge, grab at a rival. I was gonna say, because when I played Exo Sister, I feel like people were not interrupting me correctly a lot of the time. Same with Marinsas. I feel like people don't know how to interrupt those decks very well. Marinsas for sure. Marinsas people don't know how. Everyone just hits the link 1 every time, and that's almost always the incorrect thing to do. I wish that deck was good. Marinsas, oh my gosh. I feel like I've got the engine down to, like, I know what I'm playing engine-wise in that deck. Like, guaranteed. How do you hit them? You just hit the link 3. That's it. Stop the trap. They have 15 extenders? Exactly. That's why you stop the trap. They can have 15 extenders in their hand, but they can't get to the trap if you stop the triangle. Room Heart, Pop, Special, Search. I mean, there's no Shifter. There's Martha in their hand. And Called By. Gosh, every card signed is crazy. Hey, I made the day 2 with Marinsas on my first YCS. Marinsas goated. Oh god, yes. Even the Baron is signed? That's crazy. Like, my Pearly spells, I thought about, like, messing around with those and drawing on them. But that's cool. Baron, Pop, Whiteheart. Activate a rival to protect. So that way it's banished for the Dispatter. Okay. I'll take that. Summon. So my first day 2 was with Branded Eldritch at Hartford. I don't know how. Oh no, Eldritch was the best pick for that tournament. Eldritch and Flounderice for that tournament were the best pick by a mile, and I'm so bad I didn't see it back then. I thought about playing Flounderice at that YCS too, and I was like, nope, not gonna do it. Should've full committed. God, that deck was so good. That Flounderice was so good at that tournament. So was Eldritch. Floodgates were broken, and Empen was a broken Floodgate. No Gamba. Ah, I forgot the Gamba. Alright, we'll still run a Gamba, but it's not as cool now since Mannadium comboed. Brenhan H. This is Douglas Z. Okay, quick 30-second prediction. A high key lost to nothing, but no one saw it. Yup. Okay, so make SP banish Astrolabe. Just giving us a bunch of options for our own Dispatter, which I like. And it gives us more resources too after we do it. Not gonna lie, I'm not quite sure how we have a random right card on our board. I feel like I've never really seen that in a Mannadium combo. But they do have a right card on the board. Even with Shifter, Mannadium can still play. Yep, yeah, 100%. I mean, Mannadium side deck Shifter. So, of course they can play under it. Dark Ruler no more. It's over. They could actually have Dark Ruler too because they're playing Exo. Activate Martha. They want to read it. Yeah. I'm pretty sure Martha says it has to summon itself and the target. So I think you could Dispatter to destroy that. Nope. Okay. I guess maybe not. Or maybe we don't want to, but that's literally like the best Exosister monster. Like, Exosister Pax is by far the best Exosister card. But it's because it also gets you to Martha. Otherwise, the card wouldn't be that good. Oh, snap. That's Douglas. Very nice. They could have ended on Appaloosa and SP. Does Mannadium end on Appaloosa or SP more? It really depends on the build. I've seen some people cut Appaloosa completely. So some people are just ending on SP and stuff. Also, people that end on SP IP. Okay, so summon. There's no shot you're letting Exosister get this far. This is crazy. So they just summon. They have Imperm set up. They tried to Imperm. They tried the Imperm. Huh. I'm kind of surprised that we haven't tried to just, like, beat over SP. They're gonna SP, banish Baron plus Martha. So when Baron comes back, it will have another negate now. Because it's only one spot's face up on the field, and it left the field is coming back. Wow, Dzeeff can actually win this. It's like no shot, though. Like, even at this point, DC still just loses to Dispatter, unless if they have something to deal with it. Oh, I do see Prosperity, okay. I'm confused on how this was played then by Exosister. Do we not Prosperity first? Do we not have like a good engine card that we could hit off of that? Maybe we just play all hand traps. Activate Sakitama. They chain Dispatter to shuffle back Martha. Why would you shuffle back? Okay, so that way they don't get to summon it back. Okay. Sure, stopping them from summoning it back during the end phase. Instead of destroying the card in their hand by shuffling back maybe like an Astral out of ours. Activate Exosister Pax. That card is so good. That card is so good. You know what that card does here? It searches and summons. That card's an extender from the deck. It's literally just E-Telly. Card is E-Telly. Yup, so since they have Elise, they're going to go ahead and bring out... I actually forget the name. I'm not going to lie. Oh, it's Stella. Yep. Bring out from the deck. Overlay those. So good. Summon Mia Malkova. Anything on summon. And it's the collector rare too. My gosh. And then activate the effect. Detach, go search. Sadly, we've already went through Exosister Pack, so I doubt that we're searching that. Otherwise, that's like always what you search. Oh, talking about SP. Banning SP would be hilarious after how many people shut out hundreds for their sets. Whoa, don't do that to me, because I'm about to pick up SP. It shouldn't have came out at all. That is true. SP will get banned one day, but it's just gonna take a while. It's gonna take like at least a year, right? Sabia Malkova, Giga Chad. Hey yo, what? That's literally its name. It's Exosister Mia Malkova. It's on the card. You can't. What? They're gonna go search Returnia. Gosh, card's also crazy. Whenever your deck's like actually playing correctly, Returnia is just multiple banishes. Either that or some insane level of power creep. If we ever power creep SP Little Knight out of the extra deck, we have gone too far. We've gone too far. But to be fair, I also said that back when Nightmare Phoenix came out in Cerberus. I said if we ever power creep these cards, we've gone too far. I remember seeing Cerberus and Phoenix and Unicorn and thinking, oh no, this is not the direction I want to go. But then it's actually a solid direction. Way better than what I thought it would have been. Did Pac win? Yeah, Pac won the feature match that he was on a couple rounds ago. I don't know what his record is though. Oh, that's so crazy. SP is the power creep. It is the power creep. Yeah, that actually is crazy. I hope that card doesn't get power crept though, because that card, way better than a Nightmare. Any of them. I don't care which one it is. I mean, if YuGiOh never starts rotation, then every card is going to be power crept eventually, or else they won't sell cards. Or they could ban a bunch of cards. I don't know. There's like different things that you could do too. Because we've had formats that have felt weaker than other formats that we've been in. Prosperity for 6. Gosh. Ulti Imperm. Ulti Thrust. Super Forbidden Lands. And that one looks secret, but I know it's Starlight. Grabs Thrust, put the rest of the cards back. Make an Exorcister look like the best deck. Did Doug normal summon already? Yup. Yup. Otherwise, they'd have a clean play here. They're going to let him read Exorcist or Vadis. This game is over, I'm not going to lie. If you have to read every single Exorcister card that gets thrown out your way, unless if you're just refreshing your memory on the cards, there's like no shot you win because Vadis, if you don't know what it does, it's literally a hidden like multiple interruption card. Same with Returnia. They can both be hidden multiple interruptions. End phase, bring out Baron. Martha doesn't get brought out because it got shuffled back. And then the Baron's huge. Yeah, they banished it with SP, knowing that something like this would happen. They thought to themselves, you know, if my board gets broke, I want to have Baron come back to protect me. The only ceiling for power creep is them not making new cards. I don't even understand that, I'm gonna be honest. But, I don't know. I think Konami's pretty good at printing cards. I think, you know, overall, most of what they make is, like, fair enough. You know, some of what they make is just, like, insane, though. But everything's not gonna be a hit. It just sucks when stuff like Prosperity's been at 3 for a long time. So, Baron target Returnia. Chain Returnia to go banish. And then they're asking exactly what it does. Because the card does a lot, and they could chain Returnia here in response, which would then, on resolution, after Returnia banishes, will allow them to now go ahead and XYZ using the 2 monsters that they had just brought out to make a whole new monster. Wow. I should have banished Baron when it returned. True. Over Dispatter, though? I don't know. Probably. Actually, probably. I probably should have waited to banish the Baron when it returned. Oh, well, I mean, if you wait until Baron returns, though, then it gets negated, and then they have Dispatter anyways. It's still kind of like a tough spot, because then you have to activate Vadis. And then they standby phase, tag out Baron 2 if they want to. I don't know, that could be hurt a lot. I guess you wouldn't be able to activate Baron effect to negate that turn because they had already used it that turn. You're right. Never mind. You're right. I wasn't thinking about that part of it. So they called by the SP. It's just game though, I'm gonna be honest. Normal room heart effect. Yep, they admit defeat. On to the next game. What do you get off thrust? You got a Vadis. Yeah, Vadis off thrust. And then got Returnia off the other one. Dzeeff lost? Yeah. It's kind of crazy though. I don't know. Not leading with the Prosperity. I guess because the hand was so good already. Martha, Pax, Aritama. That's like perfect. Literally, that's like the best extender in your deck. The best starter in your deck. and then the best Stenderic starter in your deck. Like, gosh, it's like just all the best cards. The Ross Prosperity next to it. Bruh, he threw. I mean, no, on God they did. On God he threw. Because he should have just beat over SP. I don't know why he was trying to, like, start. I don't know. I felt like he was trying to trade with the board. But, like, there was no point of trying to trade with the board, right? You just, like, attack over SP and then trade with the board. And you can trade with the board, like, much better then. And also the SP bringing back Baron they also didn't think about. Because the SP bringing back Baron was, like... Like, that's too much. That's too much for Exosister. The negate is a hard once per turn. You couldn't use it again at the end phase. Yep. Yep. Wait, what happened? I thought Dzeeff was winning. No. I mean, kind of. But Baron got brought back, and that was just enough. Just negate Returnia. Well, they didn't even negate Returnia. Because they used Returnia to target Primitive Planet, right? So, like... let's say you go activate Returnia, target Primitive Planet. You're banishing nothing. That is what I'm seeing in my eyes. Is you're banishing like nothing there, and it's like sure, that's fine. Not gonna negate that, and then yeah, then Vadis got negated with Baron, and then they had nothing literally. So maybe you could have done it the other way around. Maybe we could have gone. Activate Returnia, target Baron response, and then they chain Baron, and then we hope that a Vadis later on trades and does good. I think that's like a better thing to do. Sometimes you have to put your opponent on like mess up, and one thing that you can't do in a spot when you're putting your opponent on mess up is you can't make it obvious, right? Like this actually came up yesterday in my tournament finals. When the opponent messed up because they could have freezing the DDD Wave King Caesar and then normal the Live Twin, and then afterwards I talked to them about it and I asked why they didn't do that, and they said that they felt like they had lost anyways and that they needed the opponent to mess up. And then, I told them, I was like, if you need the opponent to mess up, you have to put him in a position to mess up. It's not just going to naturally happen, most of the time at least. You can put them in a position to mess up, especially if they don't know what your cards do. Like, I mean, come on, they were reading your cards, right? Try to hit them with a Vadis, like they activate Scareclaw Rival, you go chain Vadis, summon, banish, negate, like, I don't know, something like that could cheese a win. But you gotta put them in the spot to do that. Normal out, Sophia. But I guess maybe they were hoping that they didn't negate Vadis, and that the Returnia secret effect would come up there, and that's why they would win. I feel like that's probably just, like, the wrong way to approach that there, though. But I get what they were doing. Though. The more I think about it. Summon out Capital. Read Baron people. Huh? It's both. It's once while it's face up. Baron negates hard. Yeah. Yes, they can't use Baron effect because the Baron effect is a hard once per turn. They would be able to use Baron effect on the next turn because it was banished and brought back. True, why read? Said, why do YouTubers... What? Why do only the YouTubers, the tired same YouTubers, always on a feature match and always lose? I don't know. I don't make the choices on who goes up on stream. Me personally, 100% win rate on stream. No biggie. I'm him. I have lost one written feature match though. I don't even know how many written feature matches I've had. I think I've had 4, so I'm 3 out of 4 on that one. But actual like feature, 100% win rate. Let's go. Yeah, they're showing Magnifica. It's a non-target banish that tags out into another banish. Nice. And it can attack twice. That card does 56 damage by itself. I honestly thought you would have been at Richmond. No, not at this YCS. But commentating the whole YCS though. Then set 1 pass. Nice. No hand trap. Any hand trap would have hurt very bad here. We could see a droplet though. I know that's something that's been played a lot in Mannadium. I see Harpy's Feather Duster. Harpies to wipe the back row. Chain Vadis. Okay. Go summon. Yeah, pretty good. Pretty good. There is Duster Fenrir. Yeah, but that doesn't do enough at all. That's not even close to enough. What? Are they unable to resolve Vadis? No shot! Wait, so they have the 30 lease in hand. They went through the Sophia. Wait, really? Okay, that reveals a lot about the hand. They have a lot of monsters. The Mannadium players should be able to pick up on that there. Maybe Thrust in hand. Actually, Terraforming. That's crazy, though. Bro, how many names does he play? I got no idea. But to be fair, they went through, like, a one-of. And then they must have, like, the 30 lease in hand. It's over now. Grab out Peaceful Planet. Thrust does really hurt. Thrust, Talents, those cards hurt Exosister so bad. They can't beat it at all. Yup, that's fine. And then Fenrir goes Search. I also hate... I love and hate... Oh, they just search Fenrir. I was gonna say, I hate that this deck can search Scareclaw, Kashtira off Fenrir. It gives their Fenrir, like, real value. Then activate Primitive Planet to go search. And then they're thinking on that. They do have Ash and Magnifica. Those both could out this. But we could also let them start committing to the board and then we have a double banish. I don't know. It kind of sucks too that they have Fenrir. Like, that card just applies pressure. He has Field and Thrust. Yeah, Thrust is hard. Thrust is hard. That's literally why Exosister main decks Forbidden Lands. Imagine if they had a trap like Eradicator instead of Sacks of Light. Why? Well, honestly, that'd be like the same thing, right? Eradicator but Sacks of Light. That'd just be worse. It's just more Eradicator. But gosh, no. Darks are like the attribute in Yu-Gi-Oh! It feels like. But god, just more Eradicator. But Peaceful, go search out Room Heart. So they know Room Heart, Starfrost, Fenrir in hand. And then normal Room Heart. Activate the effect. They're reading over just to confirm what it does exactly. Yeah, it looks like they're just asking about a card. Maybe like how certain things work. Like, does Mannadium Meek activate in hand? Does Visa Starfrost activate in hand? Are they gonna show Race, like Rescue Ace? Yeah, eventually. You know, right now they're just going after, like, named people. You know, round 3 Pack, round 4 Jesse, round 5 Dzeeff. Obviously, they're just going after, like, more of the named people right now. They're gonna go Magnifica effect, attach to banish. Any response, banish Fenrir. I'm very confused about that choice. If that's how we were doing this, then when they went Room Heart effect, we should have gone Chainlink 2, Magnifica effect to tag out, Chainlink 3, Magnifica effect to banish, and then we banish Fenrir, and then we tag back into Mia Malkova, and then we get Mia Malkova to banish Room Heart, and then they don't have a body on field, so now they can't summon out something like Meek from the hand. I'm crazy. I'm cooking right now. Or maybe they're cooking. Maybe this is the better spot to do it. But I highly doubt it. This seems like a horrible spot to do it compared to, like, not letting them play at all. Or at least attempting to put them on not play at all. Bring out the not signed Meek from the deck. Up the level by 2, and they admit defeat! No! No, that's so sad. I don't even know why they admitted defeat, though. That's just, like, not game, right? You could just, like, banish the Room Heart. And they already went through Primitive Planet, so they can't go Light Heart. Search into that. How do they get to a non-tuner? I forget what's in their grave. I forget. I don't know. Might actually just not have had game there. Might have not even had very good plays through a very simple activate the banish on the field. But yeah, they had messed up. Oh my gosh, they could have won that game.